teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Blue 30.
56 is the mic. Hey, me and you all day.
Middle.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
First carry for James Conner.
Here we go.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Don't get nervous.
Here we go, here's the flag.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Hey, Haywood.
Part 9. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Coleman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Hey, gun.
Mark 55, Mark 55. And let's get it.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
80 weapons. 11.
Mike 55. Check 55.
Hey, Zoo. 12.
Check.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception? What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
So rush coming, and he's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
D Ford in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. To return is Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make? And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
21. Here we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Switzer on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 54.
Take both of them.
54.
Back to the air. Roethlisberger after the pick six. Going deep for Moncrief. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
So I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
No spacing. 44.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's make these babies cry.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch the middle. 54. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Roethlisberger will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Plus 50.
Mike 5'9". Mike 5'9".
Hey, Delta.
Stop here, D. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Roethlisberger steps away to his left. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, Everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sideline.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Like 80.
Right there. 54 Mike. Pick it up. Pick it
44.
up. Pick it up. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger over the middle, and it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Pull it high.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Middle.
They run with Connor. He will push his way down to about the 14. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Brings up 3rd and
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Okay, baby, I see you.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Alpha.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. I'm scared.
11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Pull it together. Check.
Lock.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
1, Omaha.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will knot us up at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
3-2.
They start with a give to Connor. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Right there, 54 Mike. Check.
8. Hey, wahoo.
Check. Watch 54.
Hey.
Switch.
Lock it back.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, it's Connor. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Steelers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Mike spot 4.
Bravo.
Mike spot 4. Squeeze, double.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10. Here. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Middle.
Play. 22, 54 Mike.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
White 80.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Go. Go.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Take 2 of them.
Yo,
Mike,
Now it's Roethlisberger. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Dante Moncrief, 45 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
21.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here we go.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Block.
You can't block me.
Hey, alert.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He finds Taylor, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the Niners move the chains as Garoppolo hooks up with Taylor.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
21. One, Omaha.
Here we go. Check 4.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Pilot, 64, weak.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, let's go. Pick it up, D.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On 2nd down now. It's Connor, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Set, black 20.
Mike 5-4. Ready?
Jack 16. No spacing. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Right there. 54. Right there. Right
Why
there.
they press?
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D. Ford picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
21.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Hey, high 7. 11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 36 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
All right, now. Like 80.
Stick it to Mike. Oh, get him. Get him. Get him.
Easy, easy. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Middle. Show that bench release and go.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
On second down, it's Connor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, check, 59. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Roethlisberger to throw. It's caught by Moncrief. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On first and 10 is Connor. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again, and he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The Steelers on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here we go. Black 20.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
Black, what's that?
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
It's 4th down.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. And his kick is right there. It's good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll